Serral coming in once again with an Overlord Scout, trying to figure out what's happening, and this time around he sees exactly what's up. So he sees a double tech lab start, immediately the cloaking upgrade is denied, and he goes for 3-4 additional barracks? Really? Okay. So this is kind of the opposite of what we saw in the previous game, right? This time around he actually did want to commit to the cloak Banshees, if I'm not mistaken, but as soon as the Overlord Scout is gone, he immediately committed to a complete 180. Bailing speed is finishing up, and I don't think Bunny is going to be all too happy about that one.
No, that is going to make things a lot more difficult. Serral really having a great sense of things, where it's not necessarily that he saw any one particular thing, but just the fact that Bunny was doing such a great job then trying to deny vision, like you were saying, getting the spit full supply depot wall and everything made things a lot more obvious. And Serral going to be well set up over here, and Bunny fully on to creep over here. Absolutely no fear. Is he going to regret that?
I love that the Queens were in the front of that party as well, taking up a couple of the hits. The Siege Tank's now completely out of this engagement. Keep in mind that on the back of this, there's going to be a ton of Zerg reinforcements as well. And so far, this fight is not helping too much for Bunny. Then again, though, he's now finally pushing back that Zerg army, and the Queens are on the run.
Yeah, Queens retreating back onto the area where the creep is not receding. Serral does manage to keep quite a few of his Banelings alive, so if he's able to flood out those links, he doesn't have to wait for more Banelings to be made in order to go for things. And I love the little segmentation of the Lings off to the right-hand side. Not only are they nice to potentially pick off reinforcements if they're streaming in one by one, but they can also be a really effective flank. They could be a counter deck. There's so many things that Bunny has to account for now.
Zerglings in the meantime on that reinforcing path, so Bunny, if he wants to send units across the map, he's going to have to commit a larger group of them. I like that position here for Serral a lot. He's picking up on the fact that Bunny is slowly, moving more and more army across the map. That was a good start, for sure, for Bunny in this engagement, but he's not done just yet. Serral obviously making army here the entire time as well. Relaying that creep is going to be impossible, but he's picking up free units here.
Yeah. It's important to note, Serral is not doing anything behind this. There's no drones that have been added on during all of these fights. He's not getting up any additional tech. It is just Serral saying, I need to make as many units as possible because I need to survive this. That is the #1 priority on Serral's mind.
2 Liberators coming up for Bunny, actually. That was kind of interesting. I think one of them just finished up. I wonder if they should have been Medivacs or if they're actually part of the engagement. Regardless, though, Bunny is like, come out and play. Come fight off creep. Serral's not taking a bait, although he's got a massive surround set up. Is he really going to commit to this right now?
An insane surround, but also an insane spread here from Bunny. Who is going to be better favored in this? We see the Banelings come streaming on forward. None of them able to connect with these Marines.
Beautiful splits, though, by the Terran here. Like, getting so much value out of that Marine army that he's got. The Queen's just awkwardly derping there on that bridge because, well, they're no longer on creep.
Yeah, a lot of the siege tanks getting sniped off there. The supply is still surprisingly even after all of that, but we still see that Bunny has so many of these Marines that stayed alive during that fight. Another kind of stream of Zerglings heading in behind this army, more Banelings being picked off. I think that is the thing that's going to hurt Serral's position the most. He doesn't have that many Banelings anymore.
One thing to keep in mind, though, is that Bunny is on only 2 command centers, and we are fast approaching the 10-minute mark. Usually that's the point where the main and the natural are starting to run low. If Serral can hold on for another 3 minutes or so, this is actually going to look better and better for him. But then again, Bunny is here, and he's ready to push him further and deeper onto the creep.
Yeah, Queen's getting sniped off. Banelings not going to be able to find connections. A hot pickup at the last second, but this is Serral's go time. He knows that a lot of those units were in the medevacs and not able to fight. He's going to try and swarm in on some of these reinforcements. Is he able to clean things up?
Bunny is looking to go to the grand finals of DreamHack Atlanta, and I think he may very well be doing it. What a killer build to come out with here in game number 4 of this best of 5 series. He needs to still be careful, but GG is called.
That's
indeed Bunny who wins.
Bunny knocks out the last non-Korean in the tournament. He makes his first grand finals appearance. Bunny cements himself in history as